So in a year where it seems like every single content creator there is getting into a lot of controversy, it seems like this is even starting to take effect on some of the most unexpected YouTubers. Recently, one of the most popular tech reviewers on the entire platform that goes by the name of Marques Brownlee, or MKBHD, has managed to find himself in a lot of drama recently. But what exactly has this YouTuber done, and why is he getting so much hate for these things? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the tribe with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. And with all of that being said, let's get into how some simple mistakes is causing Marques' YouTube career. Okay, so to start, for those of you who aren't familiar with Marques, he started his YouTube career over 15 years ago when he was around the age of 15 or 16 years old. And he started his channel off by uploading a few videos of him golfing, but he would quickly develop a love and passion for technology, and he would start reviewing tech very early on in his career. The very first technology review that he would upload was posted over 15 years ago on his channel, and he was reviewing some type of HP Media Center remote. But little did he know at this time, this would end up sparking a very successful career in YouTube and technology reviews as well. And after this, he would continue on in his very early career, posting a lot of technology tutorial videos, simply just showing people how to truly work their computers. And he even had a video that he posted back on January 31st, 2009, where he would show people how to upload HD YouTube videos. And he continued being very consistent on YouTube over the past 15 years, and this would lead to him becoming one of the biggest creators on YouTube, gaining over 19 million subscribers. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty positive that he's probably the biggest tech channel there is on YouTube. He's done a lot of cool things throughout his career, such as interviewing Elon Musk over 6 years ago, and even getting Elon Musk to give him a tour of a Tesla factory. And Marques, he has a very broad YouTube channel. Like, yes, it's all technology, but he reviews anything from like game consoles to computers to phones to even cars. And all of these things will contribute to his very successful career. And for the most part, Marques has had a successful 15 years on YouTube without being in any controversy at all, which is kind of impressive because gaining this much success and managing to stay drama free in the process isn't really the easiest thing in the world to do. But this would all change about 2 months ago in September of 2024. So on September 23rd, Marques would announce to the world that he was launching a wallpapers app called Panels. And this is an app where Marques and the Panels team was supposed to be hand selecting artwork submitted from various artists, and then this artwork would be available for download in the form of a high resolution wallpaper. And I guess he thought that this was a great innovative idea to launch because wallpapers has been like a key part of his journey over the years, and he stated that a lot of people always asked him over the years where did he get his wallpapers from. So creating an app specifically for high resolution wallpapers probably seemed like a great idea to do. But there was one major problem with this Panels wallpaper app. You see, if you wanted to download any of these high resolution wallpapers, which was literally the point of the app, you had to pay a fee of $50 per year to even access any of these wallpapers to begin with. Now, even saying that out loud sounds genuinely insane because think of how many times you even change your wallpaper per year. In most cases, people don't pay anything at all for wallpapers. I mean, they usually just set a picture of something that means something to them, which in most cases is usually free. And of course, because of the price point that these wallpapers were set at, this would cause a bunch of online criticism and backlash to come Marques' way, but he did end up putting out a pretty quick response via Twitter. And he basically said that as far as pricing went, he heard all the backlash that he was receiving and that it was their own personal challenge to work to deliver that kind of value for the premium version. And he will also be dialing back the ad frequency for the free experience. But with this free version of the app, you weren't getting any of the high quality wallpapers, you were getting all of the low quality, which kind of defeats the purpose of the entire app to begin with. And according to some comments that I read, the app was pretty much unusable because of all of the ads that there were. But fortunately for him and the Panels app, it did seem like he overcame much of this backlash that he was getting because the app is still up and running and it seems to be doing pretty good as well. And Marques will manage to stay drama free for only like 1 or 2 months after this because he's now in the hot seat once again. And this controversy is all stemming from his most recent video titled "How My Video Gear Is Changing." This video was literally just a 9-minute long ad. It's basically just a sponsored video for a tech company called DJI. And for 9 minutes, he would basically just be reviewing a few of their products. Kind of sparked a bit of an uproar within his community as well, because it seems like his fans doesn't really like when he does these sponsored videos, which I could kind of understand, because imagine your favorite content creator posts a video and you click on the video to watch it and it's literally just a 9-minute video of a product that he got paid to talk about. So yeah, I could definitely understand some of the backlash that he was receiving from that. But that wasn't really the main thing that people was mad about within this video. Part that he really started receiving a lot of backlash for on the internet has now been edited out, but for whatever reason Marques thought it was a smart idea to include a clip of him driving in his Lamborghini going over 95 miles per hour in an area where the speed limit was just 35 miles per hour. Oh, and to make matters even worse, this was a residential area that also had a sign up saying that kids may be playing in the area. And if you haven't seen the original clip that I'm referring to, here it is.
And at the end of the day, if it's still fine, bring it back and use it as a webcam if you want. So I think the main thing that I've taken away from all of the fun that I've had with these little...
Now it's clear as day that Marques knew what he was doing was extremely wrong, because in the original footage he attempted to blur out like the main speedometer, but he didn't account for the second speedometer that's in his Lamborghini on the passenger side that showed exactly how fast he was going, clear as day. And once he started receiving a lot of backlash and negative comments on the internet about this, he ended up removing it from the original video, stating that it was a quote unnecessary driving clip that added nothing to the video. And this wasn't really the best way to go about apologizing, because he made it seem like, oh, I just took it out the video because it was a useless clip, which it was. It definitely added nothing to the video. It seemed like he just wanted to flex his Lamborghini, to be honest, but he didn't originally acknowledge that he was putting people in danger as well. But there was some people on his side as well, such as impulsive podcast host Mike Magella. He would put out a tweet saying, "They're canceling Marques Brownlee because he sped in his car. Thank God I grew up before phones came out or I would be cooked." Now look, I'm not saying, oh my God, he should be arrested, although it is highly illegal, but the sad reality is most people do speed in their cars on a day-to-day basis, especially people who own these fast sports cars. So that aspect of it in general isn't really that big of a deal. The big deal that everyone is mad about is the fact that this was not only in a residential area, but there was also a sign saying watch for children, and he was going nearly 3 times over the legal speed limit in the area. And I know nothing about law at all, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But once this whole thing started going viral and he ended up receiving an immense amount of hate and backlash, Marques did end up putting out a public apology on Twitter, stating that in his last YouTube video he did something pretty stupid. And for the people that didn't see the clip, he ended up explaining what happened in the clip, but he did water it down a bit, saying that he was just going way too fast in his car, which is like the half truth of what it was. It was more so like the location and the signs that were seen in the video. But he goes on to state that he's cut the clip out of the video because there was no reason to have the clip in the video in the first place, and he didn't want to try to make it seem okay by leaving the clip in the video. And he would end off the apology by saying that all he could do is apologize and promise to never do anything close to that stupid again. And I don't think that he'll speed in his Lamborghini ever again, at least on camera. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion that matters to me is you guys' opinion. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this entire situation? Do you think that the internet has been a little bit too hard on Marques in terms of his wallpaper app, or in terms of him driving fast at his luxury sports car? Let me know whether or not you think this hate is deserved down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been showing me crazy amounts of love and support recently, and I just want to keep that going throughout the end of the year. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.